Hello and welcome back. It's kind of getting a bit dark now, and I haven't actually checked on a secret little apple orchard in a long time. My trees have apples, so I can only guess the trees I'm about to go and see will have apples as it stands to reason. Now, as I said, this orchard is kind of secret. Most people who know about it, um, they're all, shall we say, beginning to pass away and living memories beginning to get forgotten about. But I do actually know about it, so I'm just going to check on it. And as we have a look around, I'll sweep you into the orchard. It is dark and you may not see nothing, but there's a reason I've come at this time of day. The fields nearby are being worked, but there's an abundance of apples. And if memory serves me right, it's this tree I'm after. Right, there is apples there. Not as many as some years, but there is apples, and I can see high up there is plenty. There's plenty. Now, the reason I say this tree here is my favourite, I don't know what variety it is, but boy, they're really sweet, juicy, and you can just eat them off the tree and you just want to eat them and not stop. They're some of the sweetest, tastiest, juiciest apples I've ever had in my life. And the other trees in this little secret orchard don't compare to this one tree. This small little tree here has an abundance of baby apples ready to come. You wouldn't think there would be quite so many on a tree this size, but I just love this little orchard. It's a gift that keeps giving, as they say. And let's have a look and see what this tree here, I think I'd done a video which showed it and it looked almost dead. It is getting really dark in here now. And I'll explain why I've come here at this particular time. Right, you can see there it's pretty much near enough snapped right the way through. It can't support itself, it's on the ground. There's an apple there. I'll bring you around, and has it managed to produce some? It did have blossom. Bearing in mind it's nearly dead. Yes, there is some apples. Amazing. Amazing. At a passing glance you'd think it's nothing more than rotted wood, but it's still producing apples. I'm just picking some of the very early ones, and even at this size these are just so juicy. I just want to keep eating them. They're really sweet even as they are like this. It's an amazing apple tree. I just wish I could get hold or knew of the variety, because it just produces good quality sweet eating apples. Absolutely wow. You just can't stop eating them. Like I said, I just cannot stop eating them. My apples are bigger on my trees and slightly more developed, but and these look a little way behind, but I can tell there's going to be a nice crop here. The landowner doesn't bother with them. It's basically just a piece of fenced off scrub corner of the field, and the people that used to obviously planted this little orchard and tend it, they're probably no longer in existence. And the people from the village that used to come here and just pick up a bag or two of apples and tootle back home to make some apple pies, like I said, they're pretty much from a long gone generation. So, you know, I'm possibly one of the last people in the village to now actually come here and taste these apples. And it wouldn't surprise me before long this corner of the field is reclaimed and these trees cut down, and that will be the passage of you know, history for this little orchard gone. But while it's still here, I'm definitely going to come back. Not just take every apple I can, but a few bags just to get me through the winter. Apple pies and apple crumbles. Yeah, and these apples, even at this size, they are so sweet and gorgeous. Usually they're bitter at this size, but you can see it's got that nice red. It's a fully finished miniature apple. Absolutely outstanding. Yeah, so the reason I've come here at this time of night, all the surrounding fields are being worked. It is harvest time, so I don't really want to be, should we say, seen jumping over a hedge. But like I said, it's a little bit of a stealthy operation, this. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous to be here. And to think that I could be one of the last people from the village to actually know about this little orchard and actually use some of its apples. Well, I'm going to say goodbye to this little orchard, and this was an enjoyable moment to myself with these trees. Light is fading fast now, and I'm going to make my way back down to the village. I'm just walking up to get advantage to see the last little bit of the sunset. One of my wife's cats is already up here. Go on. Go on. Go on. They have got quite a range. I've seen them nearly a quarter-mile away from home. Come here. Yeah, come here. Come on. Yeah, he's probably on one of his hunting forays. A bit sad, but that is unfortunately what country cats do. I'm going to leave him and see if I can just catch this last little bit of sunset. And there you go, there it is. It was definitely worth just walking that little bit up the hill behind my house just to see that sunset. Absolutely stunning. It's a really still, calm night. I can see a few rabbits. He's just bouncing down into the hedge down there. But I can hear dogs barking. And they're from a quarter-mile away. It's that still and quiet. Absolutely stunning. He's decided to join me. And I know why you were here. Yeah, we've got a big rabbit population in the fields here behind ours. I've covered that story quite a bit, but yeah. We're just getting ourselves ready for our trip to Portugal, which is happening this Sunday. So things are a bit manic for us, and I've just completed the last couple days of hard work, shall I say, with a friend. Yeah, so for me now, there's no work. It's just getting ourselves ready, packed, sorted, getting the car ready, and then we'll be making our drive through Spain and Portugal. And hopefully, or I will be getting some hikes there in central Portugal, and possibly getting to the coast for a surf. Well, I will be. If I'm in Portugal and I'm a surfer, I will be getting a surf. But I shall take you along on some of the walks I do in central Portugal there. And hopefully we'll have a fantastic time there. Well, the cat is beside me. It's meowing. It obviously wants to be fed or given some extra attention. So I'm going to draw this video to a close. Now, I had to pretty much do it this time of night because I'm not looking to draw attention to myself. And yes, in a month's time when I come back from Portugal, hopefully there'll be apples to for me to harvest a bag or two, skin them, get them ready for the freezer, put them in the freezer, and they'll be there to keep me in apple crumbles and apple pies through the actual winter months. And like I said, those apples are just absolutely delicious to eat. I just can't put it. Well, they're the best ones I've ever tasted, and yeah, it's just pot luck that, or shall I say, that the location was entrusted to me by a deceased local that's no longer with us, sadly. But you know, and I thank that person very much for divulging that little secret. And like I said, I hope to have many more years to be able to enjoy the fruit of those trees. So yeah, I'm going to draw this video to a close. This is Andy from Folklore Hiking Sticks, and I hope to see you on the trail, and if not the trail, on the ferry or on the other side of the channel. So yeah, all the best. This is Andy from Folklore Hiking Sticks.